So for Meg's warm-up, we do 2 rounds of everything. First, we just do some TRX squats to get the blood flow through the legs. Then we are gonna do some donkey kicks and some banded walks, I believe.
No, it's a glute bridge.
Ah, banded glute bridge. See, she knows better than I do, but I hope so. She does it more than I do. So we're in 3 weeks of training, and Meg is prepping for Kuklo for May 31st. According to our InBody, we're starting out at about 21% body fat, 155 pounds, and 65 pounds of muscle, or 70?
I think it was 70.
So really, really good. Not a bad off season. You controlled it the way you wanted to. So when we do our rest periods, we don't do time rest periods. We look at the exertion level on Meg's heart rate monitor that we use. And so once we really get going, the goal is to keep her in between 70 and 85% exertion, and we'll get her about 10% rest. So meaning if she gets up to 85% exertion level for a set, as soon as she drops 10%, she gets right back on it. Because her reps and her sets are go, 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 continuous. Nicely done, love. First exercise after warm up, just to really isolate the glute, work the hips, get everything nice and going. And this is, well, I think that this is probably the second toughest move we do. The next one that we're gonna do is our Bulgarian, but we do the leading foot extended or raised up off the ground. So that way she can get some really good depth and really activate that glute whenever she's pushing back up, man. So. Is that it?
18.
Okay. Nicely done. All right. We're very methodical about documenting every rep, every weight that we do every week, and really making sure that every week that we're progressively overloading and doing more than what we did last week. So really focusing on working with a really good weight and staying within about a 15 to 25 rep range. Once we get all of her sets up to closer to that 18 to 25-ish, then that's when we'll take her weight up. So. What number?
17.
Go again. You got another one. Come on. One more. One more. Come on. Good. Rest. Good job. Nicely done. 82%. I love you.
I love you.
At least you're not red and flustered.
Well, it's gonna get there. Don't worry, it's coming.
All right, get down. Let's go. Get high. Get high. All right, 18. Let's go. Come on. There you go, come on. 13, right? Come on. You got it. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. Nicely done. Two more. You got another one. Go again. Come on. Go again. Go again. One more. Right, good. Good job. Good job. Nicely done. I got this. You relax. You rest. So I love Bulgarian split squats. I really do. When people ask me what my favorite move is for leg day,
You're on my...
it's that. So since we're really wanting to focus on Meg's glutes today, we have elevated the leading leg. So that way that allows her to get down deeper and get a better stretch on that butt and forces her to really push on that heel and activate the butt along with the hamstring when she's pushing up. So just that slight elevation is going to change that movement just a little bit to help us hit more of the glute than what a normal Bulgarian split squat would. So I'm not a fan of what Meg's doing. For me personally, she puts a little twist in there. Bye, Misa. Good job. Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't like the twist just personally, but Meg does. Baby, why do you like to add that little twist in there?
It just puts more weight on the activating glute.
Is the bar in the way, or are you okay?
No, the bar's good.
Okay. So in addition, John, to the reps we add reps, sets, or weights, or a combination, all of the above every week. Since this really is such a tough move, we're only doing 2 sets of the Bulgarians. I probably won't add a 3rd set on that into Meg's plan until like week 4, and then make her finish up the last 3 weeks of this plan with 3 sets of it. So this will be our last one that we do here. And if you ask Meg, that's enough.
Yes.
So here in a minute, we're going to go to cable kickbacks. All right, a couple hard compound movements like that in a row. A little break, I think, is warranted for Meg. But dude, I love Romanian deadlifts. I prefer to do barbell. Meg likes the Smith machine because it lets her be a little bit more stable and in control. Her hips are a little wacky also. One sits up higher than the other. She needs a good adjustment and needs to get some body work done before competition. So that's why we're doing it on the Smith machine. But again, get some good hamstring activation in there along with the glutes. So today we were only on 3, so 3 working. We're gonna add a 4th. So let's stick with 15 on number 1.
You see how my heart rate went up
yes,
whenever
let's
you
go.
started
Come on.
talking about 4th set?
Yep.
It didn't even need to add weight. Okay.
There we go.
I don't know how many.
2 more. We're gonna move from a compound movement to an isolated movement. I like cable kickbacks and so does Meg, but one of the cool things about doing a cable kickback is with the cable, it allows us to maintain resistance throughout the entire range of motion and really focusing on the glute. So that's why we got this sprinkled in there. In her programming, you'll notice we do a couple compound movements, and then we'll throw an isolation in there just to take a break from the compound before we move back into a compound, which I'm pretty sure is what we have coming up after this one. So I don't want to get donkey kicked.
Or maybe you
for
better
19.
stand back there.
We're shooting for 19. It's Instagram. So we're moving to the decline bridge. We weight it with the straight bar. Similar to the hip thrust is going to be better for strength and actual size. But to get a little bit more stability in glute activation, that's why we switched this up later on in the program, just to keep it pumping. And come over here to do the straight bar hip bridge. So same purpose, differ a little bit. Again, the hip thrust, better for overall strength, muscle growth. This is more for stability and just staying activated as we continue through the program today. We're gonna move into weighted step ups. We're gonna hold dumbbells. Do that for a couple of reasons. Well, so the dumbbells are good at grip strength because she's gonna have to hold on to them. We also like to do backloaded with one of the straight bars, but I wanna make sure when she's coming down off of that step that we're not loading her spine when she's coming down. So that's why we're switching to the dumbbells for this. And it's a great progression from the decline glute bridge that we just did, which again is an isolated movement. And now we're coming into a dynamic functional movement that is going to require stabilization and a little bit of core activation in order for us to do this movement. So it's always a thought process on why we do the things that we do. Oh, we're alternating?
I thought so.
Okay. We'll stay with 16 reps each one. This is 16 reps each leg, right? What you have documented? Okay. Should be. If not, that's what we were gonna do. All right, cool. So we finish up her glute day with Smith machine sumo squats. And this is a great finisher because she's going to be able to control it all the way down, and because we're using the sumo motion, it's going to maintain good contraction in the glute when we wrap this up. So that's why we finish up with this. All right, 15. Okay, we're going to increase the last set. You got 4 total working sets since we're not doing a warm up. See if you can get it a little deeper. Bring your knees in if you have, or like your legs in if you have to. There you go. Drive it with your heels. Good job, come on. Five more. 5 more. 4 more. Dig deep. There you go. I know it sucks. One more. Come on. 2 more. You got it. Come on. 1 more. 1 more. Right there's fine. You don't have to go all the way up, crackhead. Good job, love. Good workout. 1,000 calories.